Hello, everybody. We're going on to the next chapter of the book. It's my favorite one. It's a murder mystery with detectives and suspects and an investigation because somebody was murdered. Okay? Like these films, like this kind of play on the stage. Yeah, very exciting. In fact, here we are going to have a shocking story, and our shocking story is on page 62. 8A, a murder mystery with some suspects, a family, a detective. And also, if you want to listen to it and you don't have the technology at home, it's also on YouTube. Murder in a Country House. It's exactly the same story, slightly different music. Still not my favorite one. Anyway, let's go back to this one, shall we? Right, a murder mystery. You're going to read about the Travers murder down here, and there's lots of practice of past tense verbs. Read about the Travers murder and look at the photos of the victim, the man who died, and the suspects, the ones who maybe murdered him. Then cover the text and look at the photos. Can you remember who these people are? Read and listen to the story. Mark the sentences true or false and correct the false ones. All of the answers are coming up now. Why were they wrong? Somebody killed Jeremy between 11:45, between nearly midnight and 8 o'clock this morning. The inspector questioned Amanda in the library. Amanda and Jeremy slept in different rooms. Somebody opened and closed Jeremy's door, and Amanda got up at about 7:15. Okay. Right, there's some reading and some listening in this part. And here are the people, some information about these people. Okay. And I think they look a bit too modern, really, for what year was it? 1950s. There's the house, there's the wife, there's the daughter, there's the business partner, and there's the secretary. Okay? Yep. All of these verbs are irregular. You can listen to these ones, you can go through it. Notice I'm going very quickly today. There's a lot of listening here. You need to listen to part 8.4 and then write down some information about Barbara, 8.5, information about Gordon, and 8.6, information about Claudia. Okay? Now, Amanda, we already know. She went for a walk after dinner. She went to bed at 11:45, a quarter to 12. She heard Jeremy's door opening and closing, and she had a motive. She hated him. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, listen to the other recordings, fill in some notes, and I'm going to put up the answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Those two played cards. She went to her room and had a bath. She went to bed at 11:30. He doesn't remember. She went to bed at 11. These two didn't hear anything. She heard somebody go into Jeremy's room at midnight. She thinks it was Amanda, but she didn't hear her. Okay, and there it all is again. Right. Compare your chart and listen to the final part. Who was the murderer? Why did he or she kill Mr. Travers? Were you right? Listen to 8.7. Okay. And the answers are coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Gordon. He killed Jeremy because he wanted to marry Barbara. He says he was in love with her, but he probably wanted to marry her because her father was rich. Jeremy said that he couldn't. He said, if you marry Barbara, all my money goes to Claudia. Dun, dun, dun. What an amazing murder story that was. And in the back is grammar and vocabulary, irregular verbs in the past, listen and check, do page 165 with the irregular verbs, and look at the grammar in the back. I'm not going to go through the grammar with you today because it's just a repeat of what we had before. Okay? Get the ebook, do the exercises, and work it out for yourself. Look at this. Okay? And then do the exercises on the next page. Okay? That is all for one lesson because it's a brilliant story and you should be